dead. In 1995, I came back and I spent months in court. And it went on, 96, 97, 98, 2001, and up until last year, which was really the most emotional time I ever had was last year, because it was the day before Danny and I were married, 31 years. And I was sitting in the Third Circuit Court of Appeals in front of 3 federal judges. And I felt in my heart, they don't give a damn about the victims or the survivors and what they have to go through year after year with the appeals process and the phone calls. People don't realize, there were times I was walking through a grocery store and my beeper would start going off and my phone would start ringing, and I knew in my heart something was going on with this case. And I do believe in the Post-Conviction Relief Act. I do believe that if someone murders another human being, have a trial, then have a PCRA and see if there is any new evidence. Then after that, these heinous crimes, these people that murder other human beings, they must be put to death. They must be a faded memory, and not let victims and survivors and people like Kimmy Pulowski. She was 25 years old as I was when her husband was murdered. I went to her house. I watched her sit and cry as she was pregnant. And thinking of what she's going to have to go through in the state of Pennsylvania with the appeals process. It must stop, and everyone in this room can make a difference. If we pick up our pens and pick up the phone and call people and say, this is wrong. Survivors should not have to go through this. And I have to tell you, I'm quite upset and extremely emotional, because I just found out that tomorrow, which is Danny's 30th anniversary, that he was shot between the eyes. That he is going to be on live feed radio from his prison cell at the Constitution Center. Where is Danny's rights? He's dead. His voice is gone. And I have the governor's phone number, and I want every single person in this room to pick up their pens and write this number down right now and call them. And the number is Governor Tom Corbett's office. Call them, tell them. This is an absolute disgrace that this would happen in the city of Philadelphia, where a man who murdered my husband so violently 30 years ago will be able to speak tomorrow at the Constitution Center. And the number is 717-783-1116. 717-783-1116.
In other words, tomorrow night, there's an event at the National Constitution Center for supporters of the man convicted of murdering your husband. And in the course of that live event, he'll be permitted to log a telephone call and participate in those proceedings.
Yes.
And according to the information you've been provided, how is that able to happen?
Because our justice system believes that murderers still have rights. They can still speak. They still have, Mumia Jamal still has his little cottage industry. He's still able to make money and profit off the blood of my husband. And that is why I am here today, and that's why I will continue to speak out until the day I die. I will never allow this to happen, and I beg all of you not to allow it happen also.
Joe McGill, turn the